So during the pandemic, this comedian who we adore was looking for a little companionship. His friends thought a cat was the answer. Take a look.
You know what you need? You need a cat. Those people are no longer my friends. People who own cats say when it rubs up against me, it makes that purring sound. It's telling me it loves me. No, it's not. It's telling you, you may feed me, but soon I will feed on you. There's something wrong with cats. There's something wrong with cats. And the only people who don't know that there's something wrong with cats are people who own cats.
You know, I agree with 100%. I can't stand cats. Safe to say that he is also not a cat person, but he does enjoy a good rant. He's back on stage doing his thing. Please welcome Grammy Award-winning comedian and actor Louis Black. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
You know, you have a real tough act to follow here. Real tough act to follow. We have the corn kid Tariq.
Tough.
Yeah.
Exhausting to follow. Seriously, they're watching, they're at home, on comes the cutest kid. I mean, and I've never, disturbingly cute.
Right.
To the point of, I'm out there going, there's nothing I can do. I can't even get makeup. So you kind of go, okay, let's have this cute kid who's gone viral, and now let's bring in the aging crone to follow that, the one who's desperately coming on here to try to make my my new YouTube special go viral.
Right.
Well, and he won by eating corn.
I know.
That's all it took.
That's all it took.
Well,
That's all it took.
Perhaps that's what makes the title of your show so fitting. Tragically, I Need You.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Yeah. So tell us about it.
Well, it's mostly my response. It's how I responded to the pandemic, which was not good. I didn't do well.
Right.
I kind of made a mistake after mistake. How much Clorox do you do on vegetables?
Exactly.
I mean, there was no real
on the vegetables?
Yeah.
You put Clorox on the vegetables?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh my! Well, that explains everything.
Oh yeah, no, it was unbelievable. And then wash the vegetables, then Clorox. I mean, I was inept.
Yeah.
To deal with it, and there was no instruction.
None.
And everybody's acting like there was no instruction.
Right.
So if they didn't, so everybody went in their own direction, and I was home alone for 10 weeks, losing my mind.
Yeah, I mean, trapped at home, not being able to go on tour or anything like that, that must have been.
Oh, it was, well, it's, I realized that the audience was my primary relationship. It was literally like having, but I understood when couples separate.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm separated, and there's nothing, and you can't even make, there's the stuff you can't say, I'm sorry. You can't do all of the normal stuff.
Yeah.
You just have to sit there and wait.
Yeah.
And,
So here's the thing, because you have your comedy special back. You've been back on the stage. You're somebody though who, for most of your career, and forgive me, is somebody who rants and raves, right?
Yeah.
You don't hold back. So what's bothering you? What's bothering you lately? What's bothering you today?
What's bothering me today?
Come on, welcome to the couch.
Debt ceiling.
Welcome to the couch.
Well, it's a debt ceiling. Just there's money that we pay, that we owe money. We owe money. Us.
Yeah.
And those idiots in Washington are acting like it's their money. It's not their money.
Right.
It's our money.
Right.
And so we're supposed to pay it. But we're going to wait around in hopes that they pay it so that the economy doesn't go nuts, so that we're going to... No. And George Santos, I could go on for weeks.
Well, that's the story today.
Oh, that's unbelievable. And I use his name as a joke.
Right.
I go on stage, in the midst of third away my act, I go, oh, yeah, I came up with this new joke, George Santos. And that's all there is.
Yeah.
And I found that Herschel Walker actually worked better. Because he's more national. But it's really funny. It's really kind of our story, George Santos.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
But now
locally.
But not now that he's going to federal court.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's great to be back on stage, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's great to be back here. It's great to be anywhere.
Oh, I know, right? Seriously.
Here's the other thing. You're slated to guest host the Daily Show.
Yeah, right. And what happened? The writer's strike. So, don't think I'm not paranoid enough to think that. And I'm a writer. I'm in the Writers Guild.
So you're not doing it anymore. So this is off the table until further notice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know how it works, and there's nobody, nobody knows, and they're talking about 100 days.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Right.
I waited 27 years to sit in that seat.
And now?
And now I got to wait some more.
Well, they heard you were coming on. And
Well, that was the paranoia. You know? They didn't even send me a vote, the Writers Guild, because they'd know I'd vote against the strike because I wanted to do the Daily Show.
Yeah.
You know, I think you say a lot of things that people would love to be able to say, but you're funny about it. I mean, have you always been this funny? Has this been your thing since childhood?
Well, I was that funny that many of us are in a classroom and stuff, you know, where you can, you know, I could do that. My mother was very funny. My father had a really great, you know, I read books my father told me to read because they were funny. So I always had that kind of a thing, but not, you know, then to take it on the stage was a different thing. And I never thought I'd do it.
Look what you just did. This camera just decided to leave this.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, this camera's going to crash into you.
Watch that.
So here we go.
No, this is
live television.
Live television. That would now, then we'd go viral.
Right? That
Oh man, we should have let it happen.
Let me ask you, do you get, gosh, live television. Do you get confused as being angry?
Do I get?
Are you angry?
Am I really angry?
Like on the stage, people, because you know it comes from, you know, I guess like the energy that you have. Some people say, well, I'm not angry, I'm just loud, or whatever it may be.
Yeah, no, I'm angry.
You're angry.
Well, but I'm, you know, but it's not. I'm acting. You can't be really angry on stage, or people are gonna. And for a long time, part of what I had to learn was to realize how you play anger.
Right.
You know, and not offend people. And now if I kind of go over the limit when I find myself screaming about something and yelling at the back curtain in the audience, you can hear them get quieter and quieter. I kind of have to turn around and go, you know, I've gone too far.
Yeah.
And so I kind of know it. It's really, you know, but where does it come from? It comes from real anger.
Right, yeah.
But it's anger about, there's certain times people say, how do you do it every day? Everybody feels it at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You've been waiting on the phone, you've been doing this something. You know, I had to follow the cutest kid on earth. I'm in New Hampshire tomorrow. I'll be screaming about George Santos, but really I'm screaming about the fact that I had to follow this kid.
Well, I find your humor very therapeutic because you're saying a lot of things that we want to say.
Well, thanks.
And I'm with you on cats. Can't stand them.
Oh yeah, no, it was a breakthrough.
Oh, that camera's still going. You
camera's
drove
taken
the camera didn't even want to hear you anymore.
Look at that.
All right.
Thanks for being on. We
Oh,
really
my
appreciate it.
pleasure.
The comedy
I
special
live blocks away.
on YouTube now, right?
YouTube, and it's free.
There you go.
And you can watch it at any time. And there's a button you're supposed to press like, and then you're supposed to. We'll follow you.
Come on back, because you live a couple blocks away. Come
I
on
live
back,
up, but yeah, just call me when you need somebody.
All right.
I'll do the weather if that's.
All right. There you go, Byron. He's going to take over your job.
Best job on earth.
You're right about that, Lewis. And let me tell you, Lewis wasn't ranting and raving about the lack of coffee, so thank you for that.
Oh, yeah.